It's the most wonderful time of the year. Well, not yet, because we've got one more thing to take care of here at the heart of Ohio. The Centerburg Trojans, fresh off of a nice win in KMAC play, are looking to get another to make it a win streak here tonight as they take on the Lucas Cubs. Should be a good one tonight between two teams looking to find their stride at the end of Christmas week. Here on the OH Report, we'll have it all for you live and free. It's Jonathan Langdon alongside Evan Thompson. We'll be right back after this quick break.
Local sports deserve to be done right. We're built for the communities that support the game. This isn't about one season. Every season matters because every game tells a story, and those stories don't stop at the final buzzer. We're here for every moment, big or small. Watch anytime, anywhere on your schedule, and it's always free to watch. This is the future of local sports. This is the OH Report.
I like being able to give back to the community, and just our teamwork is really solid. It makes it an incredible place to work because a lot of people enjoy what they're doing and want to help out.
You get to learn every day. You get to meet very unique people. I get to interact with everyone from the clinical staff to the administrative staff. Everyone has something to offer. It's kind of like a million puzzle pieces coming together to make one large, beautiful piece.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
It's time!
What? Were you expecting someone else? Tune into The Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report. All I want for Christmas is you to watch The Joe Show every Wednesday night. I'm back.
It is time now for your pregame show presented to you by NAMI Ohio, the National Alliance on Mental Illness. Jonathan Langdon alongside Evan Johnson as we get to our first look at the Centerburg Trojans of the season. They sit 1-6 right now on the year, but coming off a nice win against East Knox. They are hosting the Lucas Cubs just 2 days before Christmas morning. Thank you so much for joining us here on the OH Report. We're excited to see these two teams look to get back into some rhythm here tonight.
Yeah, slower starts this season for both of these squads. Like you mentioned, Centerburg picks up a huge KMAC win against East Knox, and they look to keep that momentum going and it would be huge to get a dub right before the Christmas season.
On the other side, they welcome in the Lucas Cubs, who are still looking for their first win of the year, and it has not been pretty these last 3 games. A couple of lopsided defeats, but it is their first full season under a new head coach, Corbin Toms, who just a couple seasons ago was suiting up for these guys and was taking them to district titles and beyond. But here he is now, taking in the reins and really trying to build a program.
Yeah, it takes time to build a program, especially for a first-year head coach. And, you know, Lucas, they had these struggles at the beginning of the year, but they have a great chance today to get their first win of the season.
And a player spotlight for these Lucas Cubs. They've got some size. Usually when you see a team struggle, it's because they don't have the size to keep up. But they do have that size because they've got a pretty darn good football team. Hayden Maloney, one of those guys, 6'6", 210 pounds. He's the leading scorer for this group.
Yeah, nearly getting a double-double. He can grab the boards, and that's what they're going to have to thrive in today, get those second-chance opportunities. They have the size over the Trojans. And they'll have to take full advantage of that here tonight. Speaking
of the Trojans, how about how they look here this year? Of course, talked about that East Knox win, a really tight 49-48 victory. Just a few days ago, John Marhefka has this group in a good spot. And the size of the program seems to be the issue right now for Centerburg. They had a 2-quarter JV game. That's why we're starting a little bit early today. They only had 5 players suited up in that second half. So it's a numbers game for the Trojans here, but they're still making do after that last win.
Yeah, it's always tough to see programs that have lack of players, but they're taking, doing the best they can with what they have. And if guys can stay on the court, stay conditioned, when they're low on numbers, guys have to step up.
So East Knox was their last win. They had a tight game with Mount Gilead. Really, all of their KMAC games have been super tight, so that's always a good sign, even for a team that has dropped a couple here to start the year. Drew Trout, these were his numbers from last week. We actually just got the email with updated stats as we were going live today. But Drew, 12 points per game, 8 rebounds. He's going to be a good force for them as a sophomore.
Yeah, we talked about lack of numbers, but when you have young guys, there is still the future is bright with Centerburg. Still lots of guys that are still developing.
So the national anthem about to take over the gym. We'll have your keys to victory and tip-off next when we come back here on the OH Report.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health, to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
I like being able to give back to the community, and just our teamwork is really solid. It makes it an incredible place to work because a lot of people enjoy what they're doing and want to help out.
You get to learn every day. You get to meet very unique people. I get to interact with everyone from the clinical staff to the administrative staff. Everyone has something to offer. It's kind of like a million puzzle pieces coming together to make one large, beautiful piece.
Tip-off just moments away here from Centerburg High School in the heart of Ohio, as one of the KMAC's best here in Centerburg as of the last couple of seasons takes on the Lucas Cubs, a team that is looking to rebound after some great success in the latter half of the 2010s, and now is head coached by one of their best in that era, Corbin Toms, who is chatting away with his team as they get ready to go here today. Starters for both of these sides. We'll start with Lucas on your screen. Cooper Day wears number 1. He's a junior. He'll start as the point guard. Graham McGlott, the freshman, gets a start today. He stands 5'9", wearing number 12. Mason Giegold wears number 14. He is one of 2 seniors that will start today. He stands 5'11". He's a forward, along with the 6'6" Hayden Maloney, the other senior, wearing number 33. And then Brady Giegold is the 6'1" forward wearing number 24. Evan, I'll invite you back in here. Keys to victory for the Lucas Cubs. I think you got to keep it clean because for 2 teams that have had rougher starts to the year, most of the time when they lose, it's because it gets a little ugly. Turnovers, missed shots. Whoever keeps it clean today is going to win. Yeah,
you got to win that turnover battle. Can't be afraid of pressure. Got to be able to work through that. Stay athletic, take care of the ball, move that ball around, and find open guys.
So Lucas Cubs just about set to go. We'll switch sides. Centerburg, their starters today. Hayden Love, the wide receiver from that great football team that we just saw a few months back, wearing number 0, the 6'1" senior. Stephon Sands also starts, number 2, the 6'3" sophomore. Blaine Ball, the quarterback from that team, number 3. He is a 5'10" senior. Brody Cole, number 10. He's a 6'3" junior. And then Drew Trout, that player spotlight we talked about. He is just a sophomore, but he's a leading scorer for this team. He wears number 11. And then for the Trojans today, I think Joe Bela and I got to call a really fun game between Centerville and Pick North yesterday. And it was kind of the case where we saw Centerville dominate, and they just had simply easier shots. They were running their offense better. They weren't taking contested threes all the time. So I think if Centerburg can kind of emulate that, they've got some good success today.
Yeah, they, like we mentioned earlier, they may not have the size, but they have the athleticism. And if they can beat Lucas down the floor, get those easy shots, that's what they'll be looking for.
So we are underway here from Centerburg. Trojans looking to make it a 2-game win streak. They beat East Knox 49-48 3 days ago to get their first KMAC win and overall win of the season. They finished 4th in the KMAC last year. Up until that win, they were dead bottom. As this pass deflected and taken away by the Cubs, Hayden Love commits the turnover. Lucas gives it to their guy in the middle right away. Hayden Maloney now will set this screen for Cooper Day, who finds his man on a backdoor, and that will trickle in for Mason Giegold.
A great start for Lucas. They get the turnover, able to capitalize on it on the other end. Great way to start the game.
Top of the key, Stephon Sands will dance around. Finds his teammate Drew Trout, who tries to take it inside, has that one blocked, as the presence inside will be a problem for Centerburg as they go against this Lucas team.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we see more of that in the paint.
Wild shot from Maloney. Here goes Centerburg in transition. Nice one-handed catch by Hayden Love. She'll scoop it off, and Drew Trout ties us up at 2.
That's exactly what Centerburg's going to have to do today. Stretch the floor, get down it quickly, get those transition layups.
Lucas coming into today 0-5 on the season, a couple of lopsided losses. They have not had a game within 5 points this year. Cooper Day, catch and shoot, long 3. Bounces off the backboard, rebounded by Sands. Sands pushes the pace again, and here goes Trout. Gets 2 defenders in the air, and he's got 4 quick points.
Lucas is going to have to designate someone to be a trail guy to make sure that one of the Centerburg players doesn't get open down at the other end of the floor in transition.
That's going to be Centerburg's best sort of realm of attack tonight, is just to outrun the size of Lucas. Cooper Day tries again, and this will take the lead back for the Cubs.
A much better shot than the first one, got an open look and cashed out on it.
Other end, another 3, and that one will drop. That one taken in by Brody Cole.
Great offense from both squads to start this game.
It's now 3 straight makes. Double screen coming for Day. Cooper wraps around, dribble inside, gets to the basket, and the hot shooting continues. We're tied at 7.
Fantastic finish, using the screen to his advantage, able to get to the rack.
Ball dispossessed, able to get it right back away to Brody Cole, who lets Trout go to work on the right wing. He'll drive inside and throw one up. He is fouled, will have 2 free throws.
What an exciting start to this game. Both offenses have been able to hit some big shots early.
So shooting 2 here, Drew Trout, the 6'1 sophomore, leads the team in scoring. However, misses there on the free throw. Here's that last layup from Cooper Day that kind of put an end to our hot streak of scoring for both sides. And Trout off with the second as well. Oh, Lucas nearly put the ball in their own basket, and it's a travel. Wow.
Not really sure what happened there. A mental error, if anything.
I think you just saw Coach Corbin Thomas' reaction in the bottom right of the screen as they give it back to Centerburg. Left wing, that shot no good. Blaine Ball retrieves the loose ball. We'll go right back inside. Lost their dribble. Back out to Blaine, near side corner. Long on the 3. And a rebound by Lucas. Day will push it up the floor. Day loves to go to his left. He'll now feed it inside. And the big boy not able to cash it in, gets his own rebound. Misses a second time, and that no good from Gabe Brenner. And Centerburg will pick up the pieces here.
Lucas is going to have to take advantage of those second chance opportunities. They got the offensive rebound, but weren't able to do anything with it.
Gone cold after a good stretch of scoring. Here's all 4 of those baskets. We'll try to squeeze them in here before this inbound. Well, might just get 2 off. Yeah, there was an out-of-bounds play, bobbled by Centerburg, but it does go off of Lucas. Lob over the top to Sands. Sophomores on the pick and roll. Now kicked out. Hayden Love open in the corner. Off the back iron, a rebound by Giegel.
Centerburg's gotten several open looks early, not able to hit on all of them.
Ball fed back inside for Brenner. Ran out of space at the side of the backboard. Sams brings in the rebound, doesn't see anything up ahead. He'll kick it back to Trout. Sams right back to the corner. Shot no good, long rebound by Brenner, and he is fouled.
Centerburg all over the 3 ball right now. They've kind of gone cold from the arc.
And Brenner short stint out on the floor. He's already going to head back to the bench. Hayden Maloney's good to go. 7-7 between these two sides. 3.5 to go in the first quarter. Day loses his dribble. He'll take it right back from Maloney. Dribbles to his right, gives off to Mason Giegel. And this one thrown away. He was looking for Graham McGlott, and it ends up going out of bounds. So a turnover for Lucas.
Lucas done a good job of taking care of the ball so far. One of their first mistakes of the game.
Blaine Ball full head of steam. Ball deflected back to Centerburg off the offensive board, but it's stripped away. Credit the steal to Brady Giegel. Day in transition. Can't be hauled in by the freshman. Back and forth we go. Hayden Love flies to the rim. No, but a putback is in and one. Drew Trout.
A great follow through. Love had a tough layup, just goes off of the rim. And what a great follow up by Trout.
Drew Trout already up to 6 points, and he will rattle it in to make 7. And a timeout from Coach Toms. Lucas will chat it up as they are tied with Drew Trout here today. If you're just joining us here on the OH Report, we'll show you all the baskets here so far in this one. So Evans so far, early on, very good offensive stretch. Then it started to cool down, and then that and one goes in for Trout. Is there anything standing out to you for Centerburg having this 3-point lead?
Yeah, Centerburg is doing what they can do best, is using that athleticism. I think they're starting to figure out the three ball may not be working for them tonight, and they found most of their success in the paint on transition. Lucas had a hot start, but ever since that first foul of the game, they've really, really slowed down.
Oh, there was the jump stop on
the
rebound.
Yeah.
Not the best look if you're Lucas.
But still only down 3 points just in the first here. Plenty of time to kind of maybe reset after this timeout, get back to their game.
The timeout was called by Lucas, so they'll have 4 to go here in the game. Lucas did win the JV game, 15-12. If you're wondering why was it such a low score, it was 2 quarters. Lower numbers on Centerburg's side. They've fortunately been able to play JV games. There was some worry before the season that they wouldn't even get to do that. But they were able to figure it out. As Cooper Day fades here out of the timeout, no good. Sands the rebound. And pace pushed again. Hayden Love, tough take. No foul call. A lot of contact, and this will be last off Centerburg.
Got another open look in transition. Lucas is really going to have to have someone get back on that. They need to get back on defense after a missed basket.
Day defended by Love, will hand it off. McGlott at the free throw line. Bunch of handoffs here in this possession. Day, nice feed inside, layup smoked, and it'll bounce out in favor of the Cubs.
Lucas is running their game plan. They're finding looks inside. That's what they want to do, use their size. They just haven't been able to make any of those baskets in the paint.
High pressure from the Trojans. Ball worked inside. Too much off the window. Rebound Lucas, and now it's ripped away by Sands. He's been aggressive on the defensive glass. He'll back it up. Finds a teammate top of the key. Kicked inside. Blaine Ball. Not used to catching the ball. He's used to throwing it. Bobbles that one out of bounds.
Both teams bringing the pressure here early. Centerburg was really attacking on their defensive possession.
And an offensive foul here on an illegal screen. Looks like Mason Giegel will pick it up. Oh no, though, it was a handoff, and Day will pick it up. This ball seemed to have been deflected. It was. Stays for the Trojans.
Good defense by Day. Just sticking those hands out, trying to disrupt anything in those passing lanes.
Blaine's gains the floor, puts a nice pass on a platter for Roadbeck, who steps in and misses the midi. Caleb Roadbeck, the freshman, one of 3 on the varsity roster, can't cash in there. Day, aggressive, blocked by Sands, gets his own rebound. Under a minute to go here in the first.
Try to go into the paint with 4 Trojans just sitting there waiting for him.
Mason misses the handoff, able to put a touch on it, or else it would have been a travel. And now Day loses it in the backcourt. Sloppy hands from the Cubs there in that possession.
Those are mistakes that just cannot happen if you want to try to stay in this ball game.
Basket here would make it a 2-possession game. Roadbeck attacks and does indeed make it a 2-possession game. Day will cross the floor. We'll see if Lucas holds for a final shot. Day to Mason. McGlott back to Day. Under 10 seconds left. Cooper's got to get to work. Crossover move, looks at the clock, takes a tough shot. Off the back iron, no good. And Rodebeck will dribble out the first quarter, where Centerburg leads it by 5. We'll take a break and come back live and free. Trojans looking for their second win in a row over the Cubs here on the OH Report.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
Score sits 12-7 between Centerburg and Lucas here in a non-conference bout 2 days before Christmas morning. Jonathan Langdon alongside Evan Johnson here today. That second half of the first quarter was all Centerburg because it's been a 5-0 run since about the 3.5-minute mark in the quarter.
And Centerburg had several other opportunities to really get a big lead here in that first quarter, but still up by 5.
Cooper Day missed one at the horn, and he'll bring the ball back up for Lucas. And a reach in here called on Caleb Rodebeck. Or no, looks like it's going to go the other way. It's a carry on Mason. Could have gone either way. It's called on Lucas. Blaine Ball, the open shooter, finds himself some space. Shot no good. Mason pulls down the rebound, gets it to the freshman McGlott in stride. He'll wait for some teammates. Day looks inside. It's another turnover for Lucas. Blaine Ball catches behind the back, cannot finish, and this is tipped out. Last off Lucas.
A tough layup. Centerburg is just doing a great job on the defensive end on switching on those screens, never allowing any separation from the ball.
Dangerous bounce pass finds its target, now to the corner. And another missed three. Day dives on the loose ball. And the offenses have gone cold.
Lucas needs to go back to the paint here, see if they can try to get an easy basket, get the momentum back.
Day steps at the block, uses his body well, and banks it home. First points in over 5 minutes for Lucas.
And not an easy basket at all. Being aggressive, using his physicality in the paint, getting the bank.
Rodebeck with the pick and pop. Brody Cole will drive. 3 Cubs surround him, able to keep his dribble. Rodebeck steps in, takes a dribble. Shot no good. Chance for the Cubs to potentially tie here with a 3. Post work, blocked. Good defense by Trout. Rodebeck out to Trout. He's got 7 points. He's blocked from behind here. We'll have a reset for the Trojans.
Back-to-back great defensive possessions for each squad there. Just staying patient in the paint, not jumping out of the gym, trying to get a big block, and just able to tip that ball out.
Trout calls for the basketball. Sands calls for it even louder, and he misses the three short after getting it. 5.5 minutes to go here in the second. 12-9, Centerburg with the lead. Just kicked off a foot, and still in play. Lucas scoops it up. And here's another wild pass that'll go in the backcourt.
Cubs have struggled with taking care of the basketball. They keep trying to get it inside, but just can't really find a way to do that right now.
Love with a long pass, Trout. Ooh, just did not come out cleanly from his hands. And a couple attempts at the basket from Centerburg do not fall, but there is a foul. So free throws coming, and it looks like it will be Brody Cole. These would be Centerburg's first points of the quarter. First one falls through. And Brody's second will also drop. Back to a 5-point lead. We'll see a 30-second timeout from Lucas. So Lucas calls their second timeout. Couple free throws from Centerburg and a nice take from Cooper Day for Lucas are our only points here in the second.
It's been a very slow quarter so far. Turnovers have been the biggest issue for Lucas so far. Just need to find a better way to take care of that basketball, not make those silly passes thrown it over guys' heads into the backcourt. That's happened several times now.
Cubs bring it up out of the 30-second timeout. Dangerous pass taken away. Sands gets in there for another steal. Long pass. Hayden Love can't make the one-handed play, but he does get it off a cup.
I like the aggressiveness of going down the floor, trying to hit that big pass. But double coverage in the paint. Unable to connect.
Cole hop step in the lane. Oh, and there's a wedgie. Something eventful to happen here in the second quarter as the wedgie halts play. It'll be a jump ball, arrow towards Centerburg.
Don't always get to see those, but it's a treat when you do.
It's a very light shot. I'm surprised that it ended up finding its way between the backboard and the rim right there. High pass, Maloney able to haul it in. He is still scoreless in this one with 2 fouls. And a travel from McGlotz. But Centerburg doing a good job holding the big fellas for Lucas pretty much to nothing at all. It's 7 points from Cooper Day and 2 points from Mason Giegel. That's the only scoring here for Lucas up to this point. Sands works it back to Trout, who he himself has 7. Brody Cole has 5, and he is fouled again, so a chance to go back to the line. Replay brought to you by Knox Community Hospital. The foul goes on Brady Giegel. That's his first. Team second here in the quarter. And this will trickle out for Cole. Halfway through the second, Centerburg trying to keep on running away here in this second quarter. Splitting the pair is Cole. He'll be tasked with defending Maloney inside. And there's a nice dish to Maloney, just cannot finish inside. Ball lobbed over the top, tipped out of bounds. And that's happened quite a bit here. The Lucas Cubs have done a good job taking a man back to fend off those fast break opportunities, but they're just tipping them out of bounds.
Yeah, they definitely learned from the first quarter.
Nice block inside. Day stops, pops, and he banks it in. What a shot there. To make it 10 points on the day for Cooper Day.
Bank is open, and he gets his team right back into this game.
Hayden Love, nice flyby, baseline drive, gets him two.
Beat his defender down on the baseline. That's a tough one to put with your right hand on the left side. Made it look easy.
Turnaround jumper, no good inside, and a jump ball. Dangerous pass finds Maloney. Handoff back to Day. Under 3 minutes left in the first. Cooper takes a tough shot. That won't go. Sands has a rebound and some space to run. Nice no-look pass inside, and there goes Trout. And that'll make it 19-12. Great feed from Brody Cole.
Just a great response from the Trojans after that three.
Day works his way in again, and Cole nearly tipped that in to his own basket. Playing ball extra, Trout for three, and we rushed it. Another good post entry. Cannot be finished. Don't know if it's good defense from Centerburg inside or if it's just simply rushing it once it gets into the block from Lucas.
Yeah, Day usually hurries down the court, and it's one pass and a shot. If not, he's taking the shot right off of the dribble.
Long three. Still fight for the rebound. I think Sands is probably leading the game in rebounds at this point. He'll swing it cross court. Hayden Love looking for a flyby. Another layup missed. All works out. Hayden Love will try again. Near side corner, and that'll rattle in. Biggest lead of the day now is 10. Centerburg holds it with 1:20 to go here in the second.
A big three. Something that they haven't been able to knock down a lot of today. It comes at a great time.
Fade away. No good from Day. Trout on 9 points, gives it away to Ball. Extra pass, Sands ready to shoot in the corner. And that offense starting to pick up again for the Trojans. It's a 13-point lead.
This game's going to get out of hand quickly. If Centerburg is going to keep hitting shots like that, everything has seemed to be falling from the second half of this second quarter.
Tight defense and the Centerburg bench getting into it. And Brenner charged with the offensive foul, and a fired up Cole is loving every bit of it. And a technical foul on Coach Toms. So we're going to have 2 free throws here for Centerburg. So taking him will be Brody Cole, just drew the charge. 26 seconds left. Centerburg will have the basketball 2 with potentially a final possession coming up. That last charge was on Gabe Brenner, his second foul, as Cole misses the first. And both big guys for Lucas are sitting on 2 fouls.
Yeah, that's not what you want to see if you're a Cubs fan. This game has really flipped since that 3 from Lucas to bring it within 3, and ever since then the Trojans have been on fire.
7 points for Brody Cole. 4 of them have been at the free throw line. Maybe one final possession here for the Trojans. Sands looking for separation, cannot find it. Cole rips through, picks up his dribble. Under 10 seconds left. Trout had a lane, lost the basketball. 5 seconds to go. Cooper Day sees the clock. And here goes the final shot, up in the air, a lot of contact, no foul. And that will end the half. But an explosion late here in the second allows Centerburg to take a 14-point lead to the locker rooms here on the OH Report.
Local sports deserve to be done right. We're built for the communities that support the game. This isn't about one season. Every season matters because every game tells a story, and those stories don't stop at the final buzzer. We're here for every moment, big or small. Watch anytime, anywhere on your schedule, and it's always free to watch. This is the future of local sports. This is the OH Report.
I like being able to give back to the community, and just our teamwork is really solid. It makes it an incredible place to work because a lot of people enjoy what they're doing and want to help out.
You get to learn every day. You get to meet very unique people. I get to interact with everyone from the clinical staff to the administrative staff. Everyone has something to offer. It's kind of like a million puzzle pieces coming together to make one large, beautiful piece.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
What? Were you expecting someone else? Tune into The Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report. All I want for Christmas is you to watch The Joe Show every Wednesday night. I'm back.
2 minutes to go before we start this third quarter. It's your NAMI Ohio halftime show. Jonathan Langdon alongside Evan Johnson. Centerburg ran away there in the second quarter to really help themselves out towards a potential 2-game win streak here today. As take a look at the halftime numbers and the quarter-by-quarter scoring. I messed up Lucas's numbers. They actually had 5 in that second quarter, so a 14-5 run there by Centerburg, especially late in the second. Really helped them pull away at a 12-7 first quarter. So really it's just been rinse and repeat here for the Trojans, just doing what they did in the first and just overall executing defensively too.
Yeah, they've been great on both sides of the ball. They really got hot at the end of that second quarter. Gave them that 14-point lead going into halftime. Hopefully they can carry that into the second half.
So I want to take a second to thank your sponsors, bringing you live and free coverage of Centerburg Athletics tonight. NAMI Ohio, the state's voice on mental illness. Also Laborers Local 1216. Feel the power of the local union 1216, serving members in North Central Ohio with workplace safety, protection, training, and more. Find out more online on our website and Facebook page in the description. Also Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community. The Killbuck Savings Bank, shout out to them. North Central State College, Avita Home Health and Hospice, and Spherion Mid-Ohio. So we talked about Centerburg and what they're doing well. Lucas, of course, on the scoreboard, struggling right now. What can they do to turn the tide here in this one?
I think they just still need to be patient. I think they were hurrying too much on offense at the end of that first half. Even though you see the scoreboard, you're down 14, you might be worrying a little bit. You have plenty of time. Take things slow, move the ball around, get open looks, get back to finding guys into the paint, and just start chipping away at this deficit.
There were a couple of stretches there for the Lucas Cubs where Mikens are definitely going to be on the top of the task list in practice after Christmas. Just a couple of missed opportunities inside. And Centerburg looks like they're going to take over the basketball here to start the second half as we flip sides. Leading the way in scoring in the game, it's actually Lucas's Cooper Day. He's got 10 of the 12 points for the Cubs. And then for Centerburg, their star today has been Drew Trout, just as he has been all season long, number 11 in white. He's got 9. That's taken inside, though, by Stefan Sands to get the third quarter started.
Sands has been a great all-around player. He's been phenomenal in all aspects of the game today.
If he can get himself up to 10, I bet he'd have a double-double.
Yeah, he's been grabbing a lot of boards tonight.
Another ball worked inside. Legacy grows, doesn't have room to work. He'll kick it back out, and Cooper Day will scan the floor. Just came off of a holiday hoopla event in Columbus where we covered 14 games of some bigger schools in the state of Ohio. There's a shot from Mason that misses at the free throw line. They had a 35-second shot clock at the holiday hoopla, so kind of switching to this throws me for a loop a couple of times because I think Lucas would be called for a couple of shot clock violations over at the hoopla.
Yeah, I would love to see that, a shot clock kind of in every game.
Yeah. It's definitely it's been in the works. There's a foul here. It's on Centerburg. It's picked up by Trout. But there are a select few events that the OHSAA has selected to test the shot clock. Holiday Hoopla actually was not one of them originally. They were not supposed to have the shot clock at their event this weekend, but they still made it happen. Most of the concern at the Hoopla was that the OHSAA wants to roll it out the right way, so they want to make sure that the shot clocks are on both baskets to help visibility for the teams to know how much time is left in the possession. At the Hoopla, they had it at center court. Ooh. So when the offense was in possession, they had to look back to their left or back into the right, depending on what side they were on, to see how much time they had left.
That is very tough.
It actually resorted to the assistant coaches actually getting some work in, and they had to count down whenever it got underneath 5 seconds. Post work taken away by Maloney, his second steal of the game. Six minutes to go here in the third quarter. Just 2 points for Centerburg here in this second half. Eagle dances, finds the freshman. Can't get his first shot, gets the rebound, fights inside, and McGlott has a chance for a three-point play.
I mean, what a finish down low, working through contact, able to get the bucket and one.
Call goes on Trout, that's his second. Or my mistake, that's Blaine Ball, and that's his first. They had Trout's foul from earlier still up on the board. Second shot off the back iron. Sands another rebound. He has taken off the undershirt. Must have gotten hot in here. They'll lob it back to him. Blaine Ball steps in, hesitated to take the three. Trout will now work. Tried to pass it off to Cole. It was pretty good, but just bobbled there by Brody. Cubs looking to draw back. Cooper Day fouled from behind on the shot. Hayden Love will pick it up. That's already the third team foul on Centerburg. And two shots coming up here for Day to make it potentially points 11 and 12.
Luke is getting several opportunities here early. Gonna have to keep trying to take advantage of them, work their way back into this game.
I think Coach John Marhefka is noticing the trend here. He'll call a timeout. Just a couple of nonsensical fouls. Had a foul 94 feet away from the basket to start out the half, and then Blaine Ball had that and one that he gave up to Graham McGlott, and then the foul that you just saw from behind on the Cooper Day attempt.
Yeah, Centerburg was playing a very clean brand of basketball in that first half, but maybe they're getting a little too aggressive here so far in the second. .504 here in the third. That foul went on Hayden Love. That's his first. And Cooper at the line shooting two. Knocks down the first. Averaging 9.5 points per game. That's second on the team in scoring. Also 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Splits the pair at the line. Here goes Sands, kicks at the ball. Right wing, he'll now attack the basket. Rises up, fires, no good. Rebound by Day. 2-on-2 the other way. Lucas, hop step from Cooper. Inside, a lay at home. 13 points for Day. That was a great move on a transition layup, not just flying in with being careless with the basketball, but keeping control of it with that hop step for the easy bucket.
Trout finds himself open. Cannot do that if you're the Lucas defense. 12 points now for Drew Trout.
Trout just keeps hitting the big shots. He's having himself a great night.
Another hop step, and Day's attacking the rim well.
Day's really starting to find his groove in the second half. Kind of went cold there at times, but now he's starting to fire on all cylinders.
Caught by Cole and ripped out, and I will say it's last off Centerburg. I was thinking Day might have ripped it and swatted it out, but they will say it's last off Brody Cole. Pick and roll opportunity. Day, another long three, misses everything, and that'll bounce out. Coach Tom's looking for a foul call as he's already been teed up today. Trout baseline drive, enters the post. Sands keeps from traveling. Ball zipped near side. Blaine Ball ready to shoot. That does not go. Rebound Sands inside Trout. Throws one up, does not get the call. Fortunately though, Centerburg resets, top of the key. Off the back iron, another Centerburg rebound. And there goes Trout. That's probably the most impressive possession for Centerburg today, not because of the shots, but because of the rebounds.
Yeah, Sands was flying all over that floor. He grabs 2 rebounds, and then Trout gets the rebound, and he takes care of business in the paint.
And Giegold can't haul in the pass. Probably would have had a layup if he caught it, but reset now for Centerburg.
Just looks like Lucas isn't on the same page a lot of the time. A lot of missed passes today.
Stephen Beaver in the game here for the first time of the second half. And there goes Cole, misses his first effort. And now the ball tugged away by Lucas. Still on the ground. Good effort there by Cole. He'll retreat back into the play. And another dangerous ball. Transition opportunity. Speaking of ball, Blaine is stripped on his way up. Clean rip by the Cubs. Here goes Centerburg with 2 minutes left in the third. Good work from Cole. Misses a layup. Gets his own rebound, and he'll retreat out. Oh, and a nice dish. Trout inside. Makes it 16 on the day.
A tremendous effort from Cole in those last couple of possessions. Diving on the floor, grabbing tons of rebounds.
Padding his stats. A couple of his own misses.
Yep. But eventually, he knows where to put who to give the ball to.
Ooh, that should have been a double dribble. They'll say there was a deflection. And now a timeout from Coach Toms. Some miscombobulation here from the Cubs. They'll want to figure that out. They've got 2 timeouts to go. Well, it's been a very eventful third quarter. Show you a couple of the last few buckets, last 4 baskets to fall. Coming your way here on the replay. Brought to you by Knox Community Hospital. And it's really been that duo of Cole and Trout inside doing a lot of the damage. Also Cooper Day trying to keep the Cubs within striking distance.
Yeah, Day single-handedly keeping them in this game. He's got 15 of their 19 points. But they're going to need someone else to step up if they're going to want to start making the comeback.
Yes, deficit is 16. Coach Marhefka already has his boys out of the huddle for Centerburg. Here come Lucas. Minute 39 left. If you're watching with us, thank you so much here on the OH Report. Happy holidays to you. Merry Christmas coming up in 2 days. This is our last broadcast before the Christmas season, or at least one of 2 tonight. Hillsdale taking on Smithville elsewhere. Travis Berardi on the call there. We got a jump ball on the ground. Arrow towards the Cubs. But we'll be taking a couple of days off tomorrow, Christmas Eve. Nothing on the schedule, at least to my knowledge. And then, of course, Christmas Day, the day after, I believe, is also nothing going on here on the OH Report. As Groves takes the 3, no good. Rebound Cole, and they've got the numbers. Cole hop step in the lane, draws the foul, and he's going to continue shooting free throws. That's where he has lived today.
Great move. Kind of ran out of a room on the baseline. Was able to make the move back to the basket. Draw the foul.
Free throws here for Cole. First one missed. In fact, I'm looking at our schedule right now. We don't have anything until Saturday. So a nice little OH Report staycation, at least for a couple of us. Brian and Jory are already in Colorado enjoying it up, but they're from there. It's just family Christmas, not a vacation or any sorts.
They probably get to have snow on Christmas, so that's pretty nice.
Brian did tell me yesterday they are going to Aspen to go skiing.
Oh.
as second shot goes in for Cole. Are you a skier, Evan?
Tried it once. Wasn't great. Might have to get back at it. What about you?
I don't know. I'm not, but I don't know. Something about you. Something I feel like the snow,
like I'm a
tubing,
skier.
something of the sorts. Under a minute to go here in the third. And this ball dumped down back to the Trojans. Blaine Ball bounce pass in stride, tried to feed his teammate. Unselfishly, unfortunately, it bounces out. Last off of Lucas.
It was a great look. Ball just trying to find love there. Knew he didn't have the shot.
Tough angle for Sands. Cooper Day, nice dance moves. Hops inside, tries to use the glass. 30 seconds left. Hop step, Roadbeck keeps his balance and fades away from Brenner. That's an impressive shot from a freshman.
Yeah, very aggressive hop step, able to keep control of his body. Get the shot.
Another foul as Day draws it. It'll be the fourth foul on Centerburg. They did a good job here in this quarter with just 8 seconds left, keeping Lucas out of the bonus. See what Day can do here. Corner three, that's what he'll do. Brings it to a 17-point deficit as Ball gets one up at the horn. It hits the rim. To be honest, it looked pretty good all the way through. It just did not fall. Trojans still lead it 38-22 as we head to money time next on the OH Report.
I like being able to give back to the community, and just our teamwork is really solid. It makes it an incredible place to work because a lot of people enjoy what they're doing and want to help out.
You get to learn every day. You get to meet very unique people. I get to interact with everyone from the clinical staff to the administrative staff. Everyone has something to offer. It's kind of like a million puzzle pieces coming together to make one large, beautiful piece.
It is money time here in the fourth quarter. Jonathan Langdon alongside Evan Johnson as Centerburg leads it by 16 points over the Lucas Cubs. If they can hold on here, it'd be their second win in a row after a nice tight win over East Knox back on the 20th. Hayden Love open for three, cannot cash in, grows the rebound. And Cooper Day will bring it up the floor. He has been the life for this team. He's got 18 of the 22 as he throws this one out of bounds.
Centerburg's just going to have to keep Day contained here in this final quarter just to ensure there's no comeback.
Shout out to the Centerburg cheerleaders. Saw them briefly at the top of your screen, rocking the Santa hats here for the final game before Christmas. Wild shot hits the top of the backboard, and that will be deemed out of bounds. Actually, that's the Lucas cheerleaders over there. Lucas cheerleaders rocking the Santa hats.
In the festive mood.
'Tis the season. Tough angle there for the freshman, cannot get it to go. Roadbeck catches in stride, kicks it to the corner. Steven loses it on his way in, and a foul going the other way. So Steven Beaver one of those other seniors for Centerburg. Still no points here in the fourth. Day thought about shooting. He'll give it off. McGlott will take one. Fights for the rebound, and Coach Tom's beside himself over on the sideline. He thought that was a clean rip.
It was great effort following the shot, trying to make a play on it.
Yeah, McGlott did that earlier in the third, got himself an N1, so they're not able to keep from fouling. Trout evades a double. Nice lead pass. And Cole is fouled on his way up. That'll be on Day. It's his first foul of the game. So that's a good sign if you're Lucas, that he's not really in any foul trouble here.
The Trojans have done a great job with that full court press so far. Not getting too rattled by it. Getting the ball out quick so they don't get stuck in those traps. Able to force the foul.
Looks like the officials were debating if it was going to be 2 free throws or not. They finally succeed. And Cole takes home another free throw. It's where the lump of his scoring has come from. And he goes 2 for 2. Rim was kind to him there, a little Christmas present.
A little house roll.
Day stops, fades, and he's feeling it. He's going to keep on shooting to try and help this offense. Cole keeps the dribble alive wisely, but then loses it. Poke from behind will be a foul.
Cole just needs to give that ball up, try to beat the press by himself. Just lost control of the basketball and then got sloppy on the other end.
Day with 20 points now. Feeds inside, and Maloney nearly loses it, throws it back in play. And Groves takes a real tough shot. Trojans looking for a dagger. Giegold can't get the steal. It's a 5-on-4. Turn over to Love, right wing 3, no good, and Trout. Probably if he realized it wasn't going to hit the rim, might have been able to put that back in, but I think it caught him by surprise.
Yeah, just misread that shot right off of his hands.
Groves picks up his dribble. Nearly has it turned over. Back to Day. Day with the attempted dump off. Maloney dives on the floor for the basketball and throws it out to a teammate. Nicely done. Day, long 3. Short, Maloney, rebound, inside, and it looks like a foul underneath on Sands. A really adventurous shot, but I mean, why not? You got 20 of the 24 points. And then Maloney does a good job fighting.
Yeah, Lucas not giving up at all. Still showing a lot of effort, and, you know, why not go from Curry range, see what can happen.
Lob over the top. They'll try to reward Hayden Maloney. But 2 defenders get there, and another block from Sands. And then he fouls on the 3rd attempt. But good straight-up defense the first try. But a good job physically by Lucas with Brady Giegold to put his body in, draw the contact for the third time, and here's a free throw.
Yeah, I think he just reached his arms down a little too much. That's what they call the foul.
First shot for Brady off to the left. Brady looking for his first point of the day. And there it is. Didn't have to look far. Ooh, road back trip from behind. Officials blow the whistle. Third foul on Lucas. Backdoor cut, Roadbeck rises up over the big fellas, gets his own rebound, dishes off to Trout, who goes in strong. 42-25, it's a 17-point lead, 18 points for Drew Trout. Day off a screen. Boy, I'll tell you what, Cooper Day is trying his hardest to win MVP on a losing team. Good rip through Hayden Love. Caught a flat tire on his way to the basket, but he does draw some contact. First shot for Hayden Love is a swish. Hayden's got 6. And he's looking for 7. (44-28). Another deep 3. I mean, goodness. Cooper Day has brought this within 13.
He just can't miss right now.
I
mean,
know.
He's got the hot hand. You know, Lucas, every time it feels like they're out of this game, he brings them right back into it with a big shot.
Let me cue up the last 4 scores from the away team here on my replay and watch them all be Cooper Day.
He currently has 26 of the 31 points. He's been the entire Lucas offense today.
Couple tough shots, too. He took a long mid-range. It was a fadeaway. And then here, this is pretty much Curry range, too. That's about an NBA 3. And then this one, too. Nice take. So Centerburg calls that timeout. Or no, it was Lucas that called it. So they have 1 left. And we'll see how Coach Corbin Toms decides to use it here.
They got to try to force some turnovers here with this pressure. Need quick baskets.
Trout gets it across the timeline. Love is open. He'll get it back to Sands. Trapped in the corner. Hayden fights through. Trout inside. No, but the follow there for Hayden. That's a real good offensive rebound from Centerburg.
Love never gave up on that play. Came flying in.
Grows in the corner. Gives it back to Day. Another heat check. This won't go. Trout falls to get the rebound. And here goes Centerburg in transition. Nice work. Quarterback back to the receiver. Back to old times there for Centerburg in the transition. Makes it 48-31. Day another heave. This one won't drop. Maybe one final dagger coming up here for Centerburg. Sands will try to take it, and he makes it. Biggest lead of the day, 20 points. And on the other end, a foul.
Day just doing everything he can, try to keep his team into this.
Brady giggled at the line after his offensive rebound earned him some contact. Misses the first. And he misses the second as well. Good rebound by Trout, who is your MVP if Centerburg holds on to win this one with 18 points. Attempt by Sands to try and sneak it back into Drew. It's tipped out. Blaine looks inside. And he does find Cole. Trout offensive rebound and one. 20 points for the sophomore who has taken over here in the later stages.
Just not worried about size. He's very physical in the paint and just been a monster in this game.
And he converts the three-point play. Give him 21 and a throwaway by Lucas. Blaine ball, the inbounder. Goes long to Hayden. Time will tick off the precious clock at this point. 2 minutes to go. We'll have a handoff back to Blaine. Sands fakes a pass, keeps the ball swinging. Good offense here by the Trojans, eating away at this clock. And a cut to the basket as Hayden will lay it in. Hayden Love has also stepped up here. He's now got 13 points, most of which in this fourth.
That was some of the best ball movement I've seen from Centerburg today.
And another heave from Cooper Day as he started to try and take over this game. And we'll see the line change for Centerburg as they feel they've got this one sealed up with 1:23 left, 56-31. And they have every right to feel that way. Maloney throws it away. And it looks like the bench will empty as well here for the Cubs. Cooper Day, what a day. Despite the loss, 26 points is what he'll end with.
He's got to be gassed. I mean, he's been doing everything for the Cubs today.
Wild pass saved in. Nice hustle. That was Caleb Weaver who went into the scorer's table. Rodebeck leads this young group on the floor right now. Under 40 seconds left. So Centerburg with the win today will move to 2-6. It's a 2-game win streak for the Trojans, as they'll head into the holidays happy. Rodebeck sees that kick off his leg. It's a turnover here for likely the last real possession for Centerburg. Parker King will bring it up for Lucas, and Coach Tom's going to tell him to hold off and dribble this one out. So Centerburg will get the win here today at home. And they will celebrate the happy holidays with a happy 2-game win streak. 56-31, Trojans over the Cubs. We'll take a break and come back with your MVP of this one. Drew Trout will hop up the bleachers and talk with us momentarily on the OH Report.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health, to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
Time now for your Killbuck Savings Bank MVP. Joining us upstairs, Drew Trout, the sophomore, comes in, gets a nice win over Lucas, 56-31. 21 points in this one for you, but a great team effort because I feel like you guys were out physically, or I guess size-wise maybe a little bit down, but physicality really showed out tonight. Just take me through that first half and how you guys were able to jump out to a good lead.
It was all team effort. We were all passing the ball, sharing the ball. We play pretty good as a team now as we're starting to learn each other. I mean, we have some age gaps, obviously, but I think we're starting to learn each other pretty well.
And it's our first look here at you guys on the new season. So you lose a lot of pieces from a season ago. The youth is stepping up along with you as the leading scorer now for this group. What has it meant from Coach Marhefka to kind of trust you with the opportunity to really lead this team offensively?
I mean, it means a lot, obviously, being a sophomore, but we also have seniors that are scoring too, like Hayden today, finding the open spots in the court and scoring. So, I mean, it means a lot, but we also have other people out there scoring too.
And now you guys go in with a 2-game win streak into the holidays. Happy holidays to you, by the way.
Thank you, you too.
I know that you're going to be celebrating even more with these 2 wins, but of course Christmas is going to pass on by and you're right back to practice. What's the moment like now when you head into that practice after Christmas, and what is it going to take to keep this win streak going?
We got to be locked in. I mean, we have a tough schedule coming up, so we have to be ready to go. It's just mostly being locked in at practice and getting stuff done in the 2 hours that we get there.
Yeah, absolutely, Drew. Congratulations to you. I'll go ahead and let you get out here for winter break. Go ahead and take a look at that camera, though. Give your final shout-outs.
Thank you to my parents. Thank you to everybody that supports me.
All right, Drew, congratulations.
Thank you.
Happy holidays.
Being able to give back to the community, and just our teamwork is really solid. It makes it an incredible place to work because a lot of people enjoy what they're doing and want to help out.
You get to learn every day. You get to meet very unique people. I get to interact with everyone from the clinical staff to the administrative staff. Everyone has something to offer. It's kind of like a million puzzle pieces coming together to make one large, beautiful piece.
Time to wrap up our coverage here from Centerburg High School. It's the heart of Ohio, and it's the heart of a 2-game win streak here for the Centerburg Trojans. 56-31. They take it over Lucas thanks to a good performance, 21 points out of a sophomore, Drew Trout, who has really stepped up for this team, leading scorer for the group. And this is my first look at this new look Centerburg squad, and despite that 0-6 start, Here they are now 2-6, and I like where they're going.
Yeah, I mean, they look really good. I mean, kind of surprising that they got off to that 0-6 start. Maybe they're starting to click now. They just did a great job stretching the floor. They hit a couple big threes. They really dominated the paint, especially going against a team that has a lot of size. I mean, a lot of guys were contributing either on the boards, in the passes, making shots. It was just an all-around great performance for the Trojans.
And then on the other side for Lucas Cooper Day, a great performance, 26 points. But that's the main story of this one, because outside of Cooper Day, 5. So you're looking for some sort of other offense. And, of course, it's just this one game. There's been some other scores, like Hayden Maloney usually is someone that's filling up the stat sheet, but he was held scoreless today.
Yeah, Centerburg did a great job at just kind of, trapping up that paint, not allowing anybody into it. Lucas had several opportunities to score into the paint that they weren't able to capitalize on. Obviously, Day made some ridiculous shots, especially down the stretch. He was really the only way that Lucas was able to stay in this game and not get too far behind. But they're definitely going to need some more guys to contribute in the back half of this season.
I believe that 3 he knocked down to make it 44-31 was kind of where the scoring kind of ended, and Centerburg took over with a 12-0 run to end the game. So congrats to the Trojans fending that off. And also shout out to them, because after Christmas they have a tough test. They'll play Grandview Heights, which is a highly touted team in Columbus that's highly ranked this season. So Centerburg will have a test to try and keep that win streak alive. And then for Lucas, they've got a pretty winnable game as they'll go and play against Tuskegee Central Catholic. So they're still searching for that first win. They dropped now to 0-6, but we saw what Centerburg did last time when they went to 0-6. They brought it in together and got themselves out with a win. Lucas still plenty more opportunities. They've got a pretty good schedule to put some wins on the board.
Yeah, obviously not the start they want, but they have guys that they can build around, and then they can start hopefully stacking some wins together.
Well, thank you so much for tuning in here tonight. Happy holidays from me, Evan, and everybody here at the OH Report, as we are back to live and free after our holiday hoopla weekend. Everything we cover from this point on is free to you on Facebook and on YouTube. Sponsors, thank you to all of them bringing you this game tonight. They're rolling through your screen one final time, and we will see you Saturday for some live and free hoops. But until then, have a Merry Christmas, and we will see you soon.